Get ready for Cardinals baseball. Next, Matt Wisler starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher. He's still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
David Ortiz will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play fourth in the National League in round trippers.
And you know, guys, he's got a boatload of home runs over his last 10 games, so you almost expect him to hit one every time he steps up there.
Therefore, it is Lofton. He's got it, and there's one away. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's been destroying the ball lately. 7 home runs in the last 10 games. You got to be careful when working to him. If he gets a pitch he can drive, he's not getting cheated.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 2-0. Now a hard hit ball caught out there by Gregorius, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Batting fourth, right fielder
Bryce Harper will stand in. It comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Kenny Lofton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. You get that feeling that, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, the crowd will get on him here, but leading off the bottom of the first, I don't think there's any intention behind that. You don't want to put your guys in a first inning hold just to prove a point.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. How do they go about taking down their rivals, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end. Justin Upton will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bichette is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Jose Bautista will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all three categories. He's not even in the top 5 in average.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out no stand in as he'll enter play National League batting race. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Cameron Rupp will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
And that's through for a hit. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Bichette is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Dominic Jeffries will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Got him. Didi Gregorius will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Soft liner toward first. A play at the plate, and he is in there. Alberto Oliveros takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lester sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Batting 9. Designated
To first, taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Jackie Robinson will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, David Ortiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Into the seats, 0-1. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. A little roller toward the hole. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So striding in, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Bryce Harper stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Lofton moves over. And that's the third out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And the leadoff man retired now in the Cardinal third.
The batter, number 15.
Josh Harrison is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. At the plate, Dante Bichette. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Bounce towards the second baseman. Robinson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Hanley Ramirez is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. On the ground to third. Ruiz is up with it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jose Bautista is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Down the third baseline. To his left, Jeffries. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
up next for the Cubs.
Now to the plate, Danny Espinoza. He singled his last time up. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
First pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Underneath it now is Lofton, and he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They trail. Dominic Jeffries is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Didi Gregorius will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting.
Yan Gomes steps in now. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the double steal is on here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Brandon Geyer gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Pickoff move to second. Runner's back.
Keeping him close.
And a ball, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run.
And he's not stopping. His third base coach, Jose Oquendo's waving him in.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Kenny Lofton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Josh Harrison steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
He still needs 1 more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ruiz. And they'll need him to get something going here. Out in front of it, strike 1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Jackie Robinson will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. David Ortiz will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Bichette is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Joey Votto will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the 0 for so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Lifted the other way to left center. Lofton sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail it. Dante Bichette comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Edinson Volquez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Dante Bichette is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Volquez is ready. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first on his way to second now, and he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Now batting, third baseman
Dominic Jeffries will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Took a little off and it's in for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That misses 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Yan Gomes steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Bryce Harper steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Justin Upton will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Jose Bautista will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Back to first, and they'll take care of Batista as well. It's a double play.
Shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Alberto Oliveros will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
1-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Volquez sets. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Guyer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Kenny Lofton stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. To 2-2 now. 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Josh Harrison gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper on the move. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
The right fielder.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robinson ranges to his right. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Cardinals. Cameron Rupp will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Carlos Ruiz steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. To third. Fielded cleanly. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, second base.
Jackie Robinson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Hanley Ramirez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Clay Buchholz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Buchholz into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A quick out number 1.
Now batting,
Dominic Jeffries gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hit in the air to center field. Bautista giving chase. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Around second now, heading for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Didi Gregorius digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
6 runs, 11 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
Harper is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
the batter, catcher.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. David Ortiz comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
The 0-1 delivery. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. This is line to left, and this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Bryce Harper will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Justin Upton will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Upton.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bichette is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Alberto Oliveros digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Left fielder.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looped out towards short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Brandon Guyer ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
David Hernandez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Brandon Guyer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first-pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Kenny Lofton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Looped out toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Josh Harrison. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, one thing you're taught at an early age, when you see a pitch coming in tight, do not open yourself up. You got to turn your back into it to protect yourself. This will still hurt, but it could have been worse.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
1-2.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jose Bautista will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
The 0-1 on its way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Oh. You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Danny Espinoza strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground at third. Jeffries takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Cameron Rupp will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Carlos Ruiz comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Harrison ranging into shallow right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance.